This could seriously be the hottest whiting fishing that you will ever watch. You're about to see some epic scenes and some absolute mayhem with so many huge fish caught. We'll also share some secret tips and information that I've never included in my videos before. To top it off, I caught an absolute monster right at the end of the video, which is now my personal best whiting. So let's get straight into it. G'day guys, Kitching here. Welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful morning in southeast Queensland, but it's actually the morning after our best ever whiting session. So you guys are in for a real treat with this video, with plenty of action and a heap of tips and interesting information that I've never shared in my videos before. The plan was to get some yabbies, which we did yesterday afternoon, and then head up one of the rivers here in southeast Queensland that are known for catching big whiting, and that was our target. We love chasing whiting because they're a fun fish to catch and they taste absolutely delicious. This is literally some of the hottest whiting fishing you will ever see. I could not believe it at the time. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but trust me, if you're ever going to watch a video the whole way through, please make it this one, guys. I'll pick up where we started yesterday, getting a few yabbies for bait and then having a quick fish before we headed up one of the rivers. The first port of call was to collect some live bait up on the sand flats. 2, 3, 4, oh, might be alright, 5, just got one every pump then. Many people don't believe that we use yabbies as bait up the rivers and think that you can only catch the whiting on worms. Well, here is your proof. Make sure to put your yabbies into a sieve and get some clean, cool water in your bucket before you start fishing. Alrighty guys, we're not actually coming down here just to fish the flats today, but we're having a quick cast before we go to our other plan. And first cast, Dad nailed a nice whiting there for the sand flats. Not one of the monsters that we're hoping to catch tonight. We're going to go targeting big whiting. It's a bit windy at the moment, but hopefully we can hide from it a little bit up in the backwaters. So anyway, you'll see us up there soon. We're going to keep having a bit of a fish and hopefully we have a good night. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's swallowed, as you can tell. Well guys, we've just arrived at the actual fishing destination. Some of you may recognise it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's a pretty well-known spot nowadays, but first fish of the evening. Got 2 rods set up. So we just cast them out, and while I was tying up the other 2, that one came along. So not a bad size one at all. And he has swallowed it, so that is a good sign. I'll talk to you in a minute about some of the things we look for when we plan trips up the rivers chasing good numbers and good size fish, because there are a few things to look for, and we saw some of them down at the sandbank there this afternoon. So anyway, we're going to keep tying these up so we can get more baits out there. Alright, while we're waiting for another bite, I thought I'd quickly run you through why we decided to come up here tonight. Just a couple of quick points. Now, firstly, it's just a night that we could come up. Dad's worked really hard his whole life and just retired, so congratulations, Dad.
Thank you.
He's going to be doing a bit more fishing in his free time now, but I still work 5 days a week, so between bad weather and work, as a lot of you would know, it's very hard to find time to go fishing sometimes. So it's a Saturday night, the weather's half decent tonight, and it's a chance that we could get out, so we decided to do it. Finally, we saw reports this week of whiting starting to get caught, and the reports as the week went on were getting better and better, more numbers of fish starting to congregate out on the sand flats. When we saw that, we thought, you know what, maybe up the rivers where we like to go and chase our bigger fish, they might be congregating up there too. Now, I don't know what it is about the rivers in southeast Queensland, but you just get a better quality fish than out on the sand flats. You can still catch big fish out there, but for whatever reason, up the rivers, not just where we are tonight, but all up and down the southern Queensland coast and northern New South Wales, the estuary fish can often be a bit smaller, average size, than up the rivers where you can get your true monsters. Now finally, if you're ever fishing out around the sand flats and the fish you're catching are spawning and there's white liquid coming out of the males, that's often a good time to come up the rivers and chase fish, because it often means that they're spawning and they congregate in good numbers to do that, and often you find the big females will show up to meet with those smaller males. So the fish we've got so far have all been sort of smallerish males, but we're hoping that some of the big females come out later, because a couple of them did have that white liquid. So if you're catching fish around the sand flats with that white liquid, it could mean that whiting are in spawning mode and it's a good time to come up the rivers. But anyway, hopefully that's a bit helpful for you or interesting. For now, we're going to try and get another one.
Yeah, well done.
Hopefully this is a better one. There you go. All I'm going to say is Dad didn't know he had his on. No skill involved whatsoever.
Wow.
But they're not bad fish, so well done.
Yeah.
All the fish so far have basically swallowed it, so that is a positive, because it might mean that they are sort of pretty keen to feed and smash the bait. So that's good. It's been a bit slow. Just finished our dinner before, but it's always good when you get a double hooker.
Even though you don't even know it's happening?
Yeah. Dad just checked his bait and he's got a whiting.
He's probably been out there an hour. Yeah. He's worn out.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't know yet. His poor little bugger's worn out.
He's been trying to fight the current. Dad had a better battle with his sinker than the fish, I think. Hopefully you can see that there, but all that white stuff coming out. I actually just got some on my face, but
oh, lucky you.
Yeah, I know. That smaller whiting, which would be a male, has that white stuff coming out. So that's what I was talking about earlier. That's something to look for there. I'll wash him off before we eat him. Well, they're having a party on that boat. The whitings certainly are not yet. We were waiting here a fair while between bites, and then all of a sudden they're just slamming it. That one didn't even bite. The rod just buckled over. It's happened a few times now, so it goes to show they are feeding pretty hard when they bite, which is a good sign. They're not playing with the bait or anything. Anyway, as I keep saying, hopefully it picks up. We'll keep trying, and we're settling in for a relaxing night anyway, so it's good to be up here catching a few fish either way, but it'd be nice if our efforts paid off with some bigger ones. Alrighty guys, so I'm just retying Dad's trace. For the whiting, we like to use a longer trace, at least 85 centimeters or around 90 centimeters is good. And the reason for that is they can feel that sinker if your trace is too short, especially if you're using a heavier sinker like we are tonight, where there's a little bit of strong current and things like that. So that long trace for these whiting is really important. Now, this particular rod that I'm retying, Dad's been getting a few bites on all night, and they haven't been taking it. They've been starting to bite, and it seems like they're getting spooked by that sinker, or because the trace has been a little bit shorter. So I've just retied that, made it a bit longer, so hopefully it makes a difference, and that's something for you guys to consider when you're chasing these whiting too.
Better.
Oh, there you go, that's a bit better.
That longer trace might have done the trick, Will.
Yes, so that's the rod that we've been missing a lot of bites on, and I've just put that longer trace on, and all of a sudden one's actually committed and hasn't spooked. So that's very interesting. Yeah, it can make a world of difference when you're whiting fishing, having that little bit longer trace when you've got a heavier sinker on, especially. So well done, Dad. The beauty of this sort of fishing is that they can pick up at any stage, and it can be complete chaos, and they come in thick and fast. So it's about relaxing, enjoying time with Dad, which is awesome, and then catching a few delicious fish along the way.
Got it, Will. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Look like
That's a way better size one. So hopefully they're coming on. Fingers crossed. That's a nice one. That's what we come here for.
well, good. Looks alright too.
Yeah. I'll leave it. Oh well, we're getting the odd bite here now, guys. They're coming a bit quicker than earlier on, so that's always a good sign. Not a monster, but not a tiny little one, so that's alright. It'll be tasty, and it swallowed the hook again. It's good, it means they're really feeding. Well, I just lost a fish halfway in, guys. I got bitten off. I have a feeling it was a flathead because it sort of just laid on the bait. Dad had a bite and just went to wind in and check his bait, and he started to wind in and bang, he was on. So sometimes they swim up towards the boat a bit. Is it a whiting?
Yeah.
Oh, it's always only lipped. Hey, at least you knew you had that one on this time.
I did. Yeah, we're going to be alright. That's a bit better.
Yeah.
Bit better. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that will.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
That's the one that I just retied after it got bitten off. Now, I was just saying to Dad, we are right in the moon above bite time. So what that is the Solunar charts. You have 4 bite times with where the position of the moon is. Moon rise as it comes over the horizon, moon set as it goes over, and between that you have moon above and moon below, which it's hard to wrap your head around at first, but between moon rise and moon set, when the moon's directly above you, that's a bite time. So that's what we're in right now, and we're starting to get the most bites of the night. So it's definitely something to pay attention to, and something that we've been noting down lately, and it really does have an effect. So there's another nice one. Swallowed the hook again. It's great fun on the Alveys and light tackle in this current. Every time Dad's casting this one rod, it's getting a bite every single cast almost straight away. He's got something here, probably a smaller whiting. Not too bad. Swallowed it again. But when that's happening, if you've got a rod that's just getting fish after fish, or one side of the boat's catching fish after fish, keep putting your rods in exactly the same spot, and try and get your other rods in a similar area.
Yeah, that's a bit better one.
Nice.
Like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get back out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this has got some weight.
Has it? I'll get the net.
Yeah, maybe get the net for this one.
At this stage, the bites were starting to come thick and fast, and the whiting were definitely feeding more aggressively. Watch how hard this one fights behind the boat.
Yep, here's a bottom cracker.
They go hard around the boat at that size.
That's a good one.
That's a beauty, guys. I'm gonna get Dad to hold the camera for this one.
Before Dad could hold the camera, both of his rods started bouncing as well.
Oh. Did you touch that rod just then?
Yeah. I think I did.
No, that's a bite. Go. Show you that big one in a minute. That's the one Dad just got, and now we've got another bite. Just lay this down. Well, that thing, guys, is an absolute donkey of a whiting. That is a cracker. We just measured it, 41 centimeters. That's the biggest whiting I've caught for a long time, and ties my PB. I cannot get one over 41. So Dad's got them bigger, but I've caught a few at 41 centimeters, so it equals my PB. Beautiful fish. And if you look at this side here, it's actually got an old scar there, which is pretty cool. But that thing went so hard, it is ridiculous. I'm so happy with that. Yep, your left one's getting right.
Got him?
Yeah.
Another good one too, like look at that.
Yeah.
I'll get the net. Oh yeah, here they come, look.
Good. Under. Dad, bring me, go. Got it?
Yeah.
Do you need a net?
Yeah. I'll work on this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here they come. Here they come, I think. Don't want to jinx it, but that's a good fish again. Alright guys, that's 2 really good fish just there that you saw. There's one, and here is 2.
Quality's picking up.
So as I said earlier, guys, this is what we were waiting for. This is what we come up here for. We're going to get these off, get some baits back in there, because it seems like they're starting to come on a bit.
Now, we were getting bites almost every single cast.
Another nice one, guys. It definitely pays to check your baits. If all the other rods are getting bites and there's one that's not, or even if you're just sitting there and you haven't had a bite for a while, just check your baits. You want to be patient and leave them there, but there's no point having them out if there's no bait. I just checked that, had no bait, put a new yabby on, and bang, within a couple minutes, it just caught a fish. So that is number 33 for the trip. Hang on. You got one? Yeah. I'm about to get one too.
Right, now I'm in trouble. I've got 2 fish.
And I'm about to get one too. Here, pass me this rod for a minute.
Right, I'm going to come up here.
Yeah. Need a net. Oh no.
There's one. Put this one down there. You got on?
You get into this one because I got another bait over here, I think.
Yeah, you got one there.
Yeah. Now, this is a bit of chaos, guys. I think I'm going to have one in anyway. No. Oh, well done. Dang it, I lost one. We nearly had 3. We had 3 on. That's a cracker. Just hold that up and show the camera. So there's another one of those laying on the floor of the boat. Dad just got 2 there, on the rod's on his side. And I dropped mine, dang it. Bite.
Another good one there, everybody.
I just hit that. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, good him, Will. Good fish. Oh, that's a good fish.
This is a good fish.
Walk up, walk back.
Very nice.
That's a crack. That's another 40.
Not 40, but close.
I reckon it'll be close. He's off.
Oh, you just fell off. That's why you get the net. If I tried to lift that fish, I would have lost it. Man, it's so fun the way they fight around the boat when they dive down. The telltale sign of a whiting is them staying down and diving when they get to the boat. That one there, guys, just measured it 37 centimetres. Not going to complain about that whatsoever. I shouldn't have turned the camera off. I got another one the very next cast. It's going off a little bit. I'm triple parked here with big whiting. I'll hold them up in 1 minute if we get a chance. Alright, 3 casts, 3 crackers in the high 30s. That one was 37. And another one in the bleeding bucket too. And hopefully another one on the rods in 2 seconds.
Well, you've got one, you got one, you got one, you got one.
One photo here.
Got him?
Yep. I'm trying to get a photo for you guys of these 3 fish. Might be turning into 4 in 4 casts. But they are crackers, guys.
Is this a good one?
Not as good.
Right, you can lift that one. Yeah, good fish.
So there's that one. There's that one. But have a look at this. Have a go at these. They're all high 30s fish. Absolute crackers.
Fish.
Brimmy's on, you come take Brimmy.
Yeah.
I've still got the one on my rod here.
Oh, got him.
Got it. Oh, taking some line, guys. This is going to be a good one. Here you go. Yeah. Got him. Nice, Dad.
That's a good one.
High five. I'll get a photo of you with that one. That is a stonker. That is a cracker. You can see how strong they are. People write them off as being a smaller fish, but especially when they get to this size. Even smaller size is just legal on the flats on light gear. And in the current here, these things are a different beast. They are seriously so fun to catch, especially on the old school Alveys and whippy tip rods. Just the sheer power. I'm gonna
Need to get back out there.
yeah. Oh, this is a good fish.
Oh, won't do anything. I'll get the net. That's a good
This
fish.
is a good fish.
Yep.
Straight after Dad's. I was just getting it off. That smacked it. Let's get back out there and get your.
Trying.
You got your fish off.
I've got the fish off, but I'm trying to get a yabby on.
Dad's got another one in the background. That's Dad's, 37 centimetres, and the one I just got, 38 centimetres. Absolute cracking whiting. Net?
Yeah, I think so.
There's only one line out.
No, I've got mine out too.
Probably got 5 too. Brumi may still have a fish on.
Yeah,
I don't
Brumi
know.
has got a fish on. Yep. This is chaos has broken out again.
They're on.
This is going to be another good one, I think.
And I'll get the net again. Okay, we're down to one line in the water after all that again. I think that I'm going to have to keep a lot of this in the video as just raw footage of the chaos, because it can get even crazier than this, believe it or not. But when they're on, guys, man, they feed hard, and man, it is fun. All right, the deck of the boat's looking busy again.
Oh no,
No. So Dad's got this little rod out this side and a little 4-inch Alvey that I started fishing
Tell them
with.
why I've got this rod.
Now, he had his black queen that he always uses, and when we went to set the rods up today, one of the runners broke as we hit the water. So, luckily we had this spare rod in. You need a net here?
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, so his runner broke. Luckily we had another rod on board, but it's this small one, and we realised as it started getting dark that it's completely black, even the runners. So it's really hard to see, whereas the other ones have a bit of colour or...
Look at the size of the real
white painted
4-inch Alvey.
Show them how much line's left on it.
Yeah, not much line. It's getting the job done though.
Yeah, you're doing well. I said to him, you're just not allowed to hook a stingray, otherwise we're in big trouble. But he can't really see it out there, so he's seeing these bites at the last minute. It's a good laugh, but it's doing the job. Speaking of Dad's little pocket rocket rod,
Oh, not bad.
I'll get the net. Oh, you got it. Oh, he's only looked. He's only looked. That time he didn't even see that he had a bite. And I said, Dad, you're on, and he just grabbed it and hit.
The eyesight's not what it used to be.
Look at the colour of the rod, all black, runners and everything, against black water. I'm struggling to see it, so anyway, I'll get this one off for you.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, Dad's literally just cast this rod. It must have still been knocking around.
That's got a fish. Hit.
Yep.
That'll be a good fish.
You fish that one. I think I'll be alright. Going really hard,
This is a good fish. Is it a? I think it's a stingy.
No, it's a fish. It's a fish. It's a whiting. This could be the one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That could be the one. That could be the 40. That's a 42. That's a 42, guys.
I don't know.
Oh, I reckon. Oh, it's going to go close to 42.
That's a good fish.
Either way, it's a cracker, but this could be the biggest whiting I've ever caught. What do you got there? You got one?
I think I might.
Right, I'm just going to cast this other rod quickly, and then I'll... Holy moly, that's a big fish. Nice one. That's nose touching the line. That's 42.
Yeah,
on the dot.
42. One day you'll get one as big as me, Will.
I literally said earlier in this session that I cannot crack the 41. I've caught so many of them, and finally I got the 42. Dad called it for a stingray. That thing is a monster. I literally said earlier this session that I could not crack bigger than a 41, and it's just happened.
42 centimetres.
42 on the dot. What an absolute monster of a fish.
Great fish.
Happy with that. I've fished a lot of years for that.
Our tally was now at 59 whiting for the trip, meaning we only needed one more fish before we reached our bag limit of 30 whiting each.
Oh, you're going to have to race me, Will, because I think I've got one here. Yeah, Little's got a bite here.
Little's got one. Oh. You might beat me out.
I'm going to, because I think you've got... Oh, it's a race,
It's a race.
Yeah. I won't bait up. Yeah, that's it. Hooks in.
Should we put...
Oh, I thought I had a good one.
I was going to say, I won't bleed this one.
Don't do it. Oh, no, we're done.
Alrighty guys, we just made it home. The first thing we're going to do is run the motor and wash the boat down and unpack it. So just a reminder that you can get 15% off all Salty Captain products that aren't already discounted on their website by using my code WILLK15. I'll put it on the screen here for you to write down and keep on a note for when you want to buy something. So this helps you guys out by saving you some money, but it also helps me out too. I get a small kickback which I put straight into these videos again. So we've got here the outboard flush. We're going to use that. Salt wash detergent, of course, and a couple of other products just as an example. They've got heaps on their website, but you can get your four-wheel drive wash, your normal car wash, this lanolin spray with a nice little nozzle. So they have all sorts of stuff. Jump on their website, have a look, and use that code WILLK15 to save yourself some money. You'll find something on there for sure. Alrighty guys, filleting is commencing. This is the first fish. We'll show you how white some of the fillets are after bleeding. Actually, here's one right here. Look at that. No blood whatsoever. Not one bit of blood in that. Perfectly white, and that's why we bleed them. Alright, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. If you've watched this far, I really do appreciate it. This was a very special trip, and I'm so glad that I got to experience it with Dad. The size and numbers of the whiting were obviously outstanding, but seeing the whiting feed that hard is a spectacle in itself. Sessions like this don't happen very often at all, and as I said, this was our best whiting session ever. This is a night and a video that I will remember forever. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did and picked up a few handy tips along the way. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you again for all your support. Cheers.